battle for Middle-earth is about to begin.
Welcome, fellow travelers. I'm back with some more Dawnless Days Total War in our Airborne campaign. It's a little late for me to be streaming, but figured I'd do like about an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour gameplay just to help me fall asleep here. Now, we are on turn 36. We have pushed the Gundabad orcs out of 2 of their settlements, retaken Dane's Hall, as you can clearly see here. Right now, we're just trying to consolidate enough control, just enough so I could justify marching west to push against Gundabad over here and take their capital. I'm not sure if they have any more territory beyond this, but if we do take their most important fortification, that should pretty much be the end of them. Now, over here in the east, we do need to be mindful of the Easterlings because over in Halfburg, Dale did lose Halfburg over here. They did try to make an attempt to go around the mountains and hit us in Sabar Engren. So now I have to build up an even larger force here to repel them. Because right now our garrison is not looking too strong. We can get, yeah, it's even worse than I remember. 6 units from here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if they hit us with like even a 16 or 17 unit army, we're kind of screwed there. I could really use some more ranged units. Let me check and see what I've got here in the garrison. I mean, it's not bad to have 2 travelers.
They can't hide from a dwarf.
And then these guys, light axe infantry, that's not going to do much for me.
My axe grows restless.
I think some axe throwers would be helpful, but we do need to focus on getting some low-cost units in here. Because I can't justify putting in tougher troops because of how expensive they are. I think I'll do just 3 of these for now, just so we have something to work with. I'm a little nervous about how well we'll hold up against the Easterlings, because I definitely don't feel confident about pushing against them until we have Gundabad well under our control. Our forces here will need some time to replenish from their losses. More than likely, the orcs will try to make another attempt to retake Dane's Halls. But we have a lot of infrastructure here that needs to be finished. Go ahead with that as well. End that turn and keep this campaign moving. See, they're getting desperate. They keep offering peace treaties and they keep lowering their demands. Okay, so what have we got here in Dane's Halls? This would really help with wealth. And food is doing okay, so we could justify getting it. I might get this, Toolsmith. Then keep an eye on the east over here.
Is ready.
Alright, I hate to have this many troops here, but like I said, we need to have some sort of military presence here. I'll keep Gimli over here for now. Actually, what I really need is, I need to get a spy going. Oh, I can get one. That's good. How much will this... Well, I don't think it really matters. We got to get one, so... Let's get a spy going so we can get that spy moving east. Because I need some intel on the Easterlings. Merchant escorts will take a couple of turns. Alright, here they come again. I know we'll be dealing with a tougher force this time, but
My axe
my
grows
army should be
restless.
pretty much ready to go by next turn, and then we can hit them.
This dwarf is ready.
And let's try to get some growth going in here. I don't think I'll do a watchtower, because again, that maintenance cost, I don't really want to be taken away from income here. Definitely no more food. I don't want to lose any more food. Treasure hoard. Interesting. A treasure hoard has a diplomatic penalty. -20 with all good factions. That's really rough. Wow. So I guess Dwarven Greed really makes you unpopular with the neighbors. I mean, that's pretty accurate with the lore. I think this would be nice. Influence +2 for control. I think this makes a lot of sense. Plus, it doesn't take away from food or anything, so let's do that. And my spy is ready to move. I need you to move down here, my friend. I gotta see how Dale is doing. Yeah, the Easterlings look pretty tough. They even get a pretty decent garrison here, so pushing against the Easterlings is gonna be pretty difficult. Alright, just do some spy stuff, dwarves, okay? I might get this army on the move. How bad would it be if I move you now? It's not great, but I know we're going to get some increased control, so this may not be an issue by next turn. In fact, I could just move you guys over here, right? Yeah, let's just do that.
This dwarf is ready.
I don't think that makes too much of a difference there. Alright, one more turn, we're gonna fight those orcs. Oh, come on, I really wish you'd just fight me already. That's annoying as all heck.
This dwarf is ready. My axe grows restless.
Alright, so we got that built. This will be done in 2 more turns. So, if we research the right technology, centralized training, we can unlock a tier 3 infantry barracks, which gets us airborne axe guards, axe warriors, and spear guards. Okay, so that's not what we have now then, is it? Yeah, so that's some pretty solid tier 3. And the tier 2 units are already very impressive. Okay, we just have to make sure our economy's in a better place, because right now income is just staying ahead, but we're not exactly rolling in cash at the moment. I'm going to keep you guys over here, because I need more information about what's going on.
I'll lead the way. They can't hide from a dwarf.
Now, if these guys choose to hit us, they have a full 20-stack army. Yeah, it's going to be a huge army, unfortunately. We'll be severely outnumbered if they attack us here. Because even with our existing forces, we're still heavily outmatched. We'll just have to do our best, honestly. I gotta give the economy some time to grow back. Bounce back a little bit. I might... Actually, if I move these guys over here, they're gonna suffer attrition. Ooh, that's not good. If I move over here, I don't think there's any attrition if they move over here. Yeah, so the frozen wastelands up here are a problem. Because it's technically the fastest way to get to Gundabad. Yeah, it's definitely faster. If we take this road, it takes us... Must be an additional 2 turns it must take to go this way, but it is safer.
This way. My axe grows restless. Let's get moving.
Alright, we might as well keep these guys in here for now. I don't like staying put for so long, but I don't think we have much of a choice. What do we get with this new tech? Plus 5% wealth from industrial buildings. We can unlock a bunch of new copper mines and goldsmiths. That's good. After we're done with that, let's do centralized training. Standardized officer ranks. Yeah, we have to get this one next. Okay. Oh boy, the attrition's bad.
They can't hide from a dwarf.
And I can't avoid attrition going this way, so... My only worry is that if I take the long road, they could easily take the shorter road towards Dane's Halls and take that right from under me. And we don't have like a super strong garrison there, so...
Grows restless.
And economically, I can't afford to continue training more and more troops without expanding territorially. Let's see what to do. I really need to start marching against Gundabad again. Who controls this territory? Alright, that must be like another random independent clan. Anduin Vale's down here. That's good news. I like seeing that. And if we go this way, there's also attrition here too, so that's not good. Yeah, is there any way for me to avoid attrition, or am I just kind of screwed here? I guess I kind of am. Alright. Save it here real quick.
This dwarf.
I think we'll have to take a little bit of a gamble.
My axe grows restless. Let's get moving. This dwarf is ready.
Yeah, we can't hit Gundabad until we know that army's destroyed.
My axe grows restless.
I'll go back.
They can't hide from a dwarf.
Nordy, let's see. Merchant would be nice. I might go for that. Actually, that would be useful. Let's go for Crafter of Durin's Orders for now. Still stuck in bloody winter. Sadly.
Get ready for war.
Alright, what would happen if I have you commit some arson, There we go. Good work.
Find your courage.
Alright, let's see. I would like for you... Poisoner would be good. Deceiver. Yeah, let's do more for Deceiver. Okay.
Stand proud. My axe grows.
And let's get standardized officer ranks ready. That'll increase morale of all troops by 2.
This dwarf is ready.
I think I'm going to go ahead and disband you guys. Help save on some money a bit. Yeah, this really stinks. Can't go anywhere because of the attrition here. Local entrepreneurs have come forth with a lucrative proposition. Our industries thrive and business is already booming, but our kinsmen believe that with a few adjustments to regulations and a small investment, we could increase our industrial capacity even further. How shall we answer? Measured work tempers and honors the craft at capacity. Okay. Make investment. The workshops run without pause. Gold flows, but morale cracks. Let's make the investment. I could use the extra money. Yeah, I think it might upset public order a little bit, but Hopefully it's not a huge hit. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's too bad, but now we can upgrade. Yeah, because we researched that tech, so now we can expand. Let's start expanding our gem mines over here. That's a good idea. Get some more money coming in. Dwarven commune. I think we'll do burial chambers for this one. And I'll make another investment in Sabar over here. Let's hold off on that one. Little by little, okay? What do I do about this here? Damn, attrition is a nightmare. I'm stuck. I'm hoping that with warmer conditions, we might be able to push out and head towards Gundabad. Alright, now we're at dominance level 3. That's good. Yeah, we're still going to take a penalty out here, because I think being in winter makes this really bad. I hope that when the weather gets warmer again, this won't be a problem, but that's just wishful thinking. Might be wishful thinking. Okay, anything that helps with the economy a bit? Yeah, let's do centralized training, and then after that, we're going to stick with mountain husbandry so we don't fall behind here. Oh. Let me just check my... Yep, I want to do performance, so we're not lagging. There we go.
They can't hide from a dwarf. My axe grows restless. This dwarf is ready.
I wonder if I can kind of trick them into coming up here. Put this in ambush mode.
They can't hide from a dwarf.
Might be able to. Maybe we can trick them into marching on Dane's halls prematurely. Okay, food income went down a bit. So they have some tougher units in here now, there's no doubt about that. But if we annihilate this army, we can start marching towards Gundabad, and there's no more attrition up here, so that really helps us out.
I'll show him my axe.
Okay, our nearly 2,000 versus their 2,500. They're throwing in a lot more cavalry this time, but I don't see a difference with the quality of infantry. Except the Mountain Orc Reavers, these guys could be a problem. I think they might be tier 2. Let's go ahead and fight this. Because like I said, we wipe these guys out, it'll be a much easier march to Gundabad, now that the weather is no longer a problem. And then if these guys can besiege Gundabad, then I'll be more than happy to hold out on the siege until they surrender. Alright, perfect conditions. Okay. I think honestly the dwarves are just a perfect match for the checkerboard formation. Because with tier 2 or more infantry, this works out pretty well for us. Okay, let's go ahead and put the axe throwers back here. Keep you guys in blocks. And then I kind of wish you guys were a little bit tighter, but that'll do. Iron Guards will keep you on the flank, because you guys can hold out against hundreds of orcs on your own. And then Merchant Escorts just keep you way back there. We're not going to need you for a while. Let's get over here then, boys. Okay, now they do have some feral wargs, unfortunately. I don't know how terribly effective those guys are going to be. But in Divide and Conquer, they can be a bit of a problem against more vulnerable infantry. I'm going to put you guys over here. Just kind of hide in there for now. Let's hope that they ignore my cavalry over here. They're hidden, so... Alright, start marching forward. Let's get you guys in range. Because we know our range units will be superior. Not in terms of range itself, but... weapon damage, yeah, we do have better range units. Alright, how much further? Yeah, you got a bit of a walk to go. Oh. Alright, here they come. Alright, fall back. Oh, dang. They really tried to sneak in with those Warg Riders. Okay. Crossfire, boys. Alright, reform, guys. Reform. Hold out, boys. I know it's rough. Alright, they're almost in range. Hit them hard, boys. They're coming back.
Positions. Let's get in there.
Hit them. Hit them good. Flank them good. And you start bringing in my... Or I'm going to start bringing you guys in. Nope, nope, nope. Hold. Regroup, regroup. Excellent charge. Now fall back. Let's recycle that. Hold out, dwarves. We got this.
Let's get in there. Watch your backs.
Flank them over here. How are we doing? Okay, not bad, not bad. We're bringing them down a peg.
Spears ready.
Alright, now you boys can help out over here. Alright, you boys, regroup.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Actually, I'm not going to go after them. Those wargs will cover them pretty well. Ah, crap. No, guys. No. No. Damn it. I got to get these guys to stop pursuing them. Why can't I put them in, like, in guard mode or something? It's like, there's no different modes here. This is what's killing me in the battles, is that these guys, they keep pursuing the enemy, and then they get caught in a crossfire. Where are my other crossbows? Hit those guys, please. Alright, they're bringing in the wargs. Where's my general?
Keep those spears ready. How about some fighting?
Oh, for God's sakes.
Positions.
Don't you all have shield wall? Alright, we got them routing, good.
Keep those spears ready. Tighten up, dwarves. Let's get in there. Dwarves. Keep those spears ready. Positions.
Yeah, we're suffering some pretty high casualties here.
Watch your backs.
Damn. Damn warg riders.
Tighten up, dwarves. Let's get in there.
The tide of battle turns in our favor.
Merchant escorts are completely dominating this battlefield. Damn. Frickin' warg counterattack demolished some of our troops there. Alright, alright. I want these guys killed off. Alright, let's not let these mother effers get away. I don't want to deal with another 2,500 orcs on the way to Gundabad. Hit him good, hit him good. Alright, we should be able to get this guy over here. Let's catch up to him. I don't think we got the general. The general keeps getting away. He's such a slippery eel, this one. It's so annoying. The general just keeps getting away all the time. It's rare for us to kill the general on the same field. Yeah, some of our infantry really took a pummel. Spear infantry. Yeah, they absorbed most of the casualties. These guys got completely crushed. Okay. Oh, I'd like to save that. Wasn't too bad. Only lost 500 troops, so it's not out of the usual. Alright, we need to recover some casualties.
Quickly now.
I hate for this guy to get away, so I'm gonna
This dwarf
chase
is
him
ready.
down and get rid of
They
him.
will fear me.
I don't want to deal with another general on the field. I'd like for you to be gone now, please. And then I'll give this army just one turn to replenish casualties.
This way.
I'm sure this guy will just retreat,
Scrolls restless.
but I'd like to give these guys at least one turn to properly replenish. Actually, we could just hit this guy now, right? Yeah, we could. Alright, let's calm down on construction, because we got to keep the money saved up a bit just in case. Because if the Easterlings decide to hit us over here in the east, then I am going to need a pretty decent army ready to go at a moment's notice. Okay, so he failed in that, unfortunately. That sucks. Let's see, what does he get? It's only a general. Well, let's decrease your upkeep cost, because that'll help us out a little bit. You can actually get a banner upgrade. That's nice. So, I don't see that being of much use to me right now since I'm fighting orcs. That, I don't have any siege equipment. This might be useful. Oh, this would be great. I think I might go with this one. It's either this one or this, because this gives us 10% more ammunition for Erebor Axe Throwers, 100% more for Erebor Axe Warriors, plus 5 range. That might be useful. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to go with that one. All right.
I'll show him my axe.
We could chase him down now if we wanted to and just get rid of his ass. I might do that.
They can't hide from a dwarf. Quickly now. My axe grows restless.
Alright, and that puts us within very good range of hitting these guys by next turn. So let's not take too long. Next turn I want to march straight on these guys and just besiege Gundabad right away. Oh, and now they're real desperate. So Gundabad might be their last holdout. I am more than ready to take these guys on. How big is that garrison? How big is it? How nasty is it? Oh, we could take these guys. We could take them. Okay, need to check on the Easterlings over here because they're moving their forces. It looks like they could be moving them this way. Alright, here's what I'll do. We are going to have to get... Yeah, because they're going to be there by, like, next turn. It will cost us some public order if we get Dane out of here, but we desperately need to get troops over there just in case. Because if he swings around and hits Minas Gonir, then we're going to be in serious trouble since we don't have much of a garrison there either. Yeah, the garrisons are both the same here. It's kind of annoying. But with Dane's army plus Gimli and his troops, we'll be in a pretty decent condition to repel these guys. Heck, we might... If I can get enough money coming in, I can recruit more troops and take them out on the field. I'm going to see if I can take these guys now.
Come here. They will fear me soon enough.
Alright, keep the siege going. Yeah, let's keep the siege going here. Now, the balance of power isn't really in our favor, and I imagine they can hold out for a while. Oh, 2 turns until they run out of supplies. That's really good. Okay. Could really use this, but it's kind of expensive. I think this would be the safer investment. Actually, gold mines would be nice, but it takes away from food, and food is okay. I might go with this instead. Let me see. You know, let's go with gold mines. Nah, no. I changed my mind again. Indecisive. I'm gonna do trinkets. Let's do toolsmith. Dale needs to start sending some troops over east, because I can't really do much to help. Alright, imploring us to invest in gems mine in one of the local settlements. They claim the riches we could extract would be beyond our wildest imaginations. Okay. Alright, nice, nice. I don't think Gundabad has any other settlements beyond this. I think it could just be this, and that's it, which is marvelous news. Yeah, that's got to be their last remaining settlement. So once we take this, they'll be completely wiped out. Rune is getting really strong, and then I'm worried about Dale. Also, how's our diplomacy doing? It's technically deteriorating. That's not good. Northern Ordocarni. Oh, can we establish trade relations? Yes, thank goodness. That'll help with income a little bit. Okay, that really helps with income. Crap, they could hit it by next turn. Oh my gosh, we could be in trouble here. Oh my gosh. How come they have to go around this dang forest?
Mind your courage. Stand proud. Forward.
How come you can't do anything?
Mind your courage. Get ready for war.
Alright, I have to see what I can really do here. I mean, I can get some more troops going, but it's looking really bad at the moment. Because this guy's not going to be there on time. No, I'm going to put Feely in here.
Stand proud.
We're going to need as many troops as we can possibly get, because if these guys hit us next turn, we're in serious trouble.
This dwarf is ready. My axe grows restless. I'll show him my axe.
Alright, so
Come here.
I am going to wait a couple more turns. 2 more turns, I think, would be great. Please, Easterlings, don't attack. I'm begging you, please. Ah, son of a gun. Okay, they're still too far. They're still too far.
They can't hide from a dwarf.
Maybe we're strong enough to hit them.
This dwarf is ready.
Not really. I don't want to take that chance.
My axe
I'm going to do
grows
this, though.
restless.
I'm going to disband you, because this is bleeding the economy.
From a dwarf. Let's get moving.
Can always hire some more mercenaries. It's not that bad.
I'll lead the way.
Alright, let's give you guys over
My
here.
axe grows restless.
Because then he's got 12 troops here. Gimli counts as another. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that's 19 units. That puts us in a way better spot to challenge these guys. Dale's got an army. Thank goodness. Get your army up here, Dale. I need help.
They will fear me soon
Alright,
enough.
so they have run out of supplies, which means they're going to be suffering attrition by next turn. They'll probably lose at least 30 or 40% of their troops, and then I think we'll be strong enough to take them on. That's what I'd like to do. And then once Gundabad has been taken, it should be a lot easier to maintain public order in these areas.
Get ready for war. This dwarf is ready.
Yeah, we got a decent amount of troops. I think we'll be okay. Alright, Easterlings, hit me. Hit me with what you got. Yeah, you son of a gun. Yeah, you want to hit me good, don't you? Alright, let's do a quick save here. I think we better just do a sally forth. That would be the best bet. Well, let's fight in the city itself. Because we got a crap load of soldiers heading that way, so we should be fine. Yeah, this is really unusual. Interesting. So I can't really get my troops up there. Alright, you're gonna have to do whatever you can to try to defend this key position. So they can't get up here and flank me, which is good. And this terrain's gonna be pretty treacherous for them to start off with. Yeah, these guys are gonna be awful. Ay, ay, ay. We're gonna be in serious trouble here. Poor Gimli's gonna be completely outnumbered over here, isn't he? And then we got some sort of bridge here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright, let's see, let's see. How am I gonna do this? Where are the reinforcements coming from? Please tell me they're not showing up right behind the enemy.
Reinforcements enter the fray.
Oh my gosh, you picked the worst. Actually, maybe not the worst spot. Okay.
We have sighted the enemy.
How about some fighting? Let's get in there! Positions! How about some fighting?
Alright, is this all of our units? And then this guy over here. Where is he? Oh, he's way... Okay, he's really far from any of us, so... Okay, just try to get in there. Help out as best you can. Yeah, we gotta get you guys moving. Dang catapults, where are they firing from? I can't even see them. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Jesus. Yeah, this is why we really needed cavalry. I ain't got no cavalry whatsoever to help with this. It's really bad. Really, really bad. Yeah, we might be in trouble here. I probably should have done a sally forth, because this terrain is really being used against us. These catapults, you have got to be kidding me.
Dwarves!
They're already decimating like 200 of our troops. This is insane. Gosh, this is awful. These catapults are way worse than I remember them to be. They weren't that bad when we were fighting as Dale, but jeez. You've got to be kidding me.
Tower has fallen.
Okay. This isn't working for us, I don't think. I think we're going to have to do a sally forth, because those catapults are way more powerful than I judge them to be. Insanely accurate. Yeah, that terrain's not working out for us. Alright, let's do a sally forth. I absolutely hate doing this, but I don't have much of a choice. And then my reinforcements are, of course, coming in. I mean, that probably is the best direction, because I can take out the catapults way sooner. So it may not be all that bad.
Get ready, dwarves!
Look! Friend, we are outnumbered!
How about some fighting?
Now, I know we can take out that runic infantry rather easily, because our infantry is vastly superior to theirs. They're only throwing in tier 1 units, and that's it. Okay.
Tighten up, dwarves! Let's get in there!
We have sighted the enemy!
How about some fighting?
Alright, reform, reform.
The enemy are ambushing us!
That's why I really need cavalry. I think they're trying to hit the general.
Positions!
Alright, tear them apart, boys. Just fire at them. Don't engage them. Melee.
Dwarves! How about some fighting?
Okay, okay, we're in for a bit of a struggle here. Come on, guys. Alright, they're just trying to focus on the general. That's okay. I'm gonna have them chase the general around. Where the heck is this guy? Yeah, come over here and help, please. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. The heck did you guys do? Ah, gosh darn it.
How about some fighting? Line it up.
Come on, boys. Hold out for me.
Keep those spears ready. Dwarves!
Where are those shock cavalry?
Let's get in there!
Alright, we're causing the break here. Maybe, maybe.
Positions!
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Alright, now's your time, boys. Push in now. Help them out before they're decimated.
Positions!
Keep those spears ready.
Dang it.
The enemy is going for our general. Protect! The enemy has discovered our hidden troops.
Tighten up, dwarves!
Alright, I think this is going a little bit more in our favor. But we gotta keep pushing. Come on, guys.
Positions!
Come on, fight on. Archers, what are you doing? Hit the
Men
Easterlings.
have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Tighten up, dwarves!
Or who's fleeing? Dang, fishwives.
Let's get in there! Dwarves! Keep those spears ready.
Our men have rallied.
Let's get in there!
Where's Gimli, for God's sake? Gimli, get in there. This damn shot cavalry.
Positions!
Line it up!
How are you not killing off more of these archers, for God's sake? What is going on here?
Their general is dead. A lethal blow.
Excellent work, boys. We got him on the run. We got him on the run. It's just the archers left. And they can't keep running forever.
Let's get in there!
Godspeed good. We are moments away from victory.
Alright, let's see if we can try to run them down a bit. This battle was very high for casualties for us. I think we lost about 700 troops there, but if it means wiping out that Easterling army, it was definitely worth it. Plus, with Dale sending some troops this way, this helps secure our borders just a little bit longer. But I gotta get some merchant escorts. Merchant escorts would have guaranteed this as a wipeout, or something close to it. I think I'm good not saving that replay. So we lost 636. It's not that bad, given the odds against us. They had a lot more archers for sure. Oh, now they're offering money. Nope. No. Okay.
Mind your courage. Stand proud.
Let's get out here and hit this guy.
Mind your courage. I'll lead the way. I'll show him my axe. Let's get moving.
You bloody bastard.
Quickly now. This dwarf is ready. This way.
Yeah, we may not be close enough to actually help. Oh, come on. Seriously? Still not strong enough? Pyrrhic victory. Okay. Alright, those Easterlings have ticked me off.
Let's get moving.
Really gotta get this war taken to them.
I'll lead the way. This dwarf
Alright,
is ready.
I'm gonna bring you guys back.
This way.
Lost a crap load of troops in that battle. These guys we didn't really lose anybody on that side, which is good. You need to focus on, yep, get the mushrooms for me, please. And then Dale is going to launch a counterattack since that army's been wiped out. Be very glad to see that. And then we might... Yeah, we're more than strong enough to take this, so I'm going to save this. Yeah, if I take Gundabad now, then I'll end it here. Yeah, that's totally acceptable. Only 120 lost. I will totally take that. And that'll help with income for a bit.
This dwarf is ready.
What is this? That might be useful. It's a little expensive though. We definitely need more food. Food always needs to be the top priority when taking over any new settlement. I might dismantle this in favor of something else. I'll definitely go for that because I have no problem dismantling that if this helps with replenishment.
They can't hide from a dwarf.
And then you are going to make sure that we get, let's see, general. Yeah, there's no other military traits here that really helps us except bodyguard, and I don't much care for bodyguard stuff. Merchant. You know, I guess I'll go for bodyguard. Better to have something to help out. Alright, Gimli, you can now get some traits here.
Stand proud.
And then you can get yourself your first banner. Probably best that we go for, let me see here. I think I'll go for... Yeah, let's go for that. That might help. And then you can get a new trait. We definitely need to start thinking about upkeep. And then since we've got some money flowing in again, I'm not going to do that until we get more income, for sure. And money, well, food is, yeah, food needs to be in a better place. Plus, we're going to lose more once this is in. Yeah, we got to figure out public order here. It's still kind of a mess. This is expensive, but it would help. Alright. I think we just need to save the money to rebuild Gundabad. Okay, you can go up to High Commander. Do I already have the maximum governors assigned 2 of 4? Can I have Biffer take over? Biffor? I think it's Biffor? Or Biffer? I think it's Biffer. Alright, he doesn't give us much for governorship. Better off as a commander, really. Authority does help a little bit with control. Beaufort definitely makes a better governor. Way better traits. Narvi. I mean, this helps a lot too. Tax rate, less corruption. I might go with Narvi. I think Narvi's the top candidate. And then Flowy, or is it Floy? Must be Flowy. Yeah, I think Narvi is a clear candidate. Can I do this now? Yes. Perfect. Alright, and then we can start a new edict here. I'm gonna push for, because how bad is food here? It can be repaired quickly. Get it back up quickly. I'm gonna go with increased control for now. Crap. Alright, so Gundabad is still around, unfortunately. They haven't been completely destroyed. Easterlings are coming in. Oh my gosh. That's bad news for us. Yeah, they won't give us much of a break here. Yeah, we're in a really bad spot here. They're going to be there in like, oh my gosh, we're not even going to be able to make it on time. There's no way we can make it on time. This is if I try to get there right away.
Get ready for war. Mind your courage.
Alright, how bad is this army over here? What am I dealing with? Yeah, it's similar. Actually, they have more cavalry this time, which I'm not too concerned about.
Forward.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna bleed my economy dry with how many more troops I have to keep assembling here.
Stand proud.
We might be better off just disbanding you. And then we'll just get another guy going over here to help out. And Farden, let's do this guy. Give you the Iron Guards. And I know we can't really afford it that much, but we have got to get troops going here. So whatever we can get at the moment. I'll go ahead and disband you. I mean, I really wish the Easterlings would hold off for at least a couple of turns, you know, before attacking us again, because now I just have to rush more troops in here all over again. Hope for the best that we can defend this place, because we don't really have proper walls here. I mean, which would be the better unit to recruit? I think we've got a decent amount of range units, but we desperately need better spear infantry, so I'll work with that for now. Please, Easterlings, don't attack me. Go somewhere else. Thank God. Go somewhere else. Alright. Give our guys some time to get over here. And Dale's taken this region, so they'll keep them busy for a while. Yeah, let's do Poisoner. Let's unlock that. At least income is looking a little bit better now. I got all these places. I'm going to dismantle this too. Yeah, because that's not really useful to me right now. Like, the extra wealth helps, but it's tiny. It's not all that great. Alright, so Gundabad still holds territory over here, which is kind of annoying. If he leaves, it goes down tremendously, so we're going to have to wait until this place is under control better. Okay, who can we promote then? Dory. Yep, you can take that seat. You can take Master of Treasures. Alright, what about provinces then? Okay, so Ered Mithrin is its own separate province. Gundabad over here. Oh, might actually help us out. Let's see, because how's food doing here? Food is doing okay, so but we still really need this, the subsidies. And then Gundabad over here doing better with food, but it's going to take a couple of turns before we can get all this back online.
Mind your courage. They can't hide from a dwarf.
Better off just merging these guys so that it's not costing us so much. Yeah, see, that helps us out a little bit. Alright, so these guys, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, that's good. That's good. We'll keep it at that for now. I think we need to try to get some more food back online to help out. There we go. $49. There we go. Alright, so Gundabad still has more territory than I had anticipated. Way more territory, because they hold 2 more regions over here. Actually, these are the goblins. I think they still hold 2 more settlements over here, if I'm not mistaken. But they are very weak, so it doesn't seem like they have any standing forces left. Alright, we're still on good terms with them, getting on better terms with the Northern Order Carni, and they're at war with the Easterlings, so hopefully they're giving them heck over there. And then Dale, ooh, deteriorating, not good. Why is that, though? Okay, the influence is going to be a problem. How are we suffering diplomatic aversion? Like, we've agreed to help you with every war so far. Having a hard time understanding what's going on there. So we're getting, unfortunately, closer and closer to bad terms with Dale. And if it gets too bad, then they could go to war with us, which would be very, very awful for us. Yeah, because our strength ranking is still not that great, and I definitely cannot afford to go to war with someone like Dale. That'd be an awful, awful thing to happen. But next stream, what I need to do is consolidate control over Gundabad, which hopefully won't take too long. If I can get the, let me see. If I can get the city fully repaired, this will help with control a lot more. Get food up here going, that would be good too. And then I can take Doherty's army, march him south, and help take out the rest of these garrisons here. I could use a spy in this area because my line of sight is so incredibly limited. I have no idea what lies to the west over here. But it'd be interesting to see where the map takes us, because even as Dale, when I completed the long victory conditions, I never discovered like what was beyond the Misty Mountains. It was just completely blank to me. So I don't really know how far the campaign map goes across the Misty Mountains. But considering that the High Elves and, you know, the Dunedain are not exactly playable factions in this campaign, I can't imagine there's really anything else out there except maybe more independent clans. Maybe the High Elves are out there as a faction. I don't know. It's possible. If they are, I mean, we could form an alliance with them. That'd be great. But again, I have no idea what lies beyond the Misty Mountains, so it's going to be a whole new frontier for us here. Something else to look forward to playing Dawnless Days. Discovering what's beyond the mountains. See how far the map really goes. Alright, folks. Well, I'm going to take off for the night. Thank you for watching. I'll be playing some more of this. I might play some more of this tomorrow, but maybe only for like a little more than an hour, because I got a bit of a long day and also a long evening tomorrow. But I do hope you join me for tomorrow night for some more Smite Night. Well, for some more Dawnless Days. Plus, I have to mix in Smite Night with that. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world.